Welcome all of you to this online session on how to make money in trading. Today in this session, you're going to learn how to make money in trading in a matter of just 1 to 3 easy steps. And you're also going to learn how to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now, I know that when I make these big statements, some of you will laugh at it, some of you will rubbish it, because you have seen many people who have spent years of their life and they are yet to understand these concepts. And today I'm talking about mastering it in just 7 minutes. So all I would like to tell you here is just go through the session. Maybe at the end of the session, you may have to revise your opinion. Now, having said that, I request all of you to also make sure that you forget everything about trading that you have learned till date. Look at this session as a beginner. The more you look at this session as a beginner, the faster you will achieve the end results. And during the session, I'm sure you will come across a lot of questions and doubts. And all these doubts, you can make a note of it. At the end of the session, we will definitely discuss all those questions. But then during the session, try to understand and focus as much as possible, because one way or the other, this session is going to be a life-changing moment for you. So having said that, as I told you, we are all here for one purpose. We are all here to achieve one end result, and that is to make money, isn't it? And in order to make money in trading, there are only two things that one can do, and that is buying and selling. Apart from buying and selling, is there anything else that you're supposed to do here? Nothing, right? But then there are some people who have spent years of their life trying to do research and analysis, trying to understand one little secret, and that is the right entry and right exit. Now, of course, if you want to succeed in trading, the one and only thing that you have to learn here is the right entry and right exit. But then these are the people who have spent years of their life trying to do research and analysis, and they are still doing research and analysis. So today you're all here to decide whether you want to spend your time and life doing research and analysis, or whether you want to spend your time and life earning money. If you have decided to spend your time and life earning money, then you are at the right place, because from here on, you don't have to worry about the right entry and right exit, because dynamic superpower traders are introducing a revolutionary invention called the dynamic live. It is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world. We call it the Domantic method. Now, what is so very intelligent about this? The intelligence here is that this dynamic live automatically identifies the right entry and right exit for you. So today you don't have to scratch your head, you don't have to waste your time doing research. Right away you can start trading and start making money. But then you also know that market conditions do not remain the same. There are varieties of price movement. Price movement keeps on changing, and in these changing market conditions, for you to get the right entry and right exit, there are some very unique intelligence at work in this dynamic live. Now, which are they? Now, how you can benefit from it? Let's have a look at this dynamic live in the real-time market today. So here is dynamic live. Now in this dynamic live, you can see here, this is the price movement. The price has moved up, down, up, down, up. So this is the kind of price movement we are seeing in this stock of Infosys. Now in this price movement, along with the price movement, you can see that there is a line here. We call this line as a long signal. We call it as long signal. Now, not many people must start thinking now that it is some technical indicator, but then let me tell you, it is none of them. This is something very unique, very special. You will not find it anywhere else apart from this dynamic live. So what does this long signal do here? Now, whenever the long signal turns green, it means it is telling that the price trend is up. It is confirming that the price can move up further. And then once the long signal turns red, it means it is confirming that the price can decrease further. But then whenever it tells you, now it is a very common understanding that yes, now if it turns green, there is a point to buy. If it turns red, there is a point to sell. But then whenever you are trading there, you must have observed, now even if it tells you to buy or to sell, you need one more additional support. You want something or someone to tell you, yes, go ahead, do this trade. This is a good trade, right? So when you need this kind of a trouble, every trader requires this kind of a support. But then today, this dynamic live intelligence will automatically provide you that support. Now how? Let's have a look. There is this action information here. You can see as of now it is written as long hold. It is telling you hold your long position. But then when the price starts increasing and when it feels that this is a good point to buy, then here it will be very clearly written as buy long, act now. It means buy signal has come, please take a long position, act now, buy it immediately. But many times when the price is increasing, if it feels that this is a trap, the price may not move up, there seems to be some manipulation happening here. In that case, very clearly it will be written here as buy signal, wait and buy. It means buy signal has come, but please wait, don't buy this. So when you're trading there, right entry and right exit is very, very important. I agree. But at the same time, when not to enter, when not to exit is also equally very important. And today, this action information here will automatically take care of it. Right? And then when you read it saying that buy long act now or buy signal wait and buy, very easily you will be able to understand whether to do this trade or not. And then we have this reason here. The reason you can see as of now it is written as buy signal, but many times here it will be written as a sideways nearing sign. You know that price always does not move in an uptrend, or price always does not move in a downtrend. It also has one more feature character, and that is the sideways movement. Now this is one phase where majority of traders incur a series of minus trade. It is simply because they are not able to understand which direction the price is about to move. When you are not able to understand which direction the price is able to move, and in spite of that, if you go about to trading, then what will happen is eventually you will end up with a minus trade. And that too, if it is a sideways movement, you will end up with a series of minus trade. But then today, Dynamic Live is this one and only platform in the whole world which automatically identifies the sideways movement for you. And not only that, it goes one step forward by identifying sideways movement before it starts. But that is a major benefit here. So in the reason, many times here it will be written as sideways nearing sign. It means it is telling you sideways is nearing. It may get into a sideways movement. Be prepared. It is preparing you in advance. And later, the information will change to sideways start sign. So when it says sideways start sign, that is when you know that sideways has started. So whatever trade that you have taken, it is better you exit it fast with minimum profits. Or the other best thing that you can do is you can stop trading the script, go trade some other script which is not in sideways. Later, once it tells you sideways end sign, this Dynamic Live will automatically tell you sideways end sign. It means the flat movement is over now. Now it is about to get into a single direction. This is a point where you can get in and start trading. And then along with this, we also have these dynamic system cautions. You can see here. These are all the dynamic system cautions here. Now what these symbols do here is, now whenever there is a major movement in the market, before any major movement, right on top or right at the bottom, these dynamic system caution symbols will appear, telling you that the price is about to reverse. Now when you know that the price can reverse from here, now what you can do here is you can exit your trades with maximum profits very early. Not only that, you can also take the opposite trade very early in order to capture the big movements. Trade like a professional trader. So these are all the benefits here. But then today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these intelligence. Your job is to follow only this Daumantic method. Now what this Daumantic method does here is it collects all the information from the intelligence here. It understands what is happening with the price movement. It follows the market, and later it will automatically tell you what you are supposed to do. So in this Daumantic method, you are supposed to check only this action information. You can see here as of now it is written as hold call option. But whenever the price is increasing, as the price starts increasing, it will be written here as buy call option now. It means you are supposed to buy a call option. Similarly, if the price starts decreasing, then it will be written here as buy put option now. For the first time ever in the whole world, when it comes to trading in options, Dynamic Live is the one and only platform which can automatically tell you when to buy options, how to trade options, what to trade in options, so that today you don't have to waste your time reading books, learning what is options and lot many things. Straight away you can start trading and start making money. Right? And then whenever it tells you to buy a call option, as it has told us to buy a call option at this point in time today. Now what was the time and price? Let us see. It was at around 9:30 in the morning, 26th June, you can see, and the price was 723.90, where you could have taken a long position. And from there, now it is trading at 743.80, literally 20 points movement here. And if you're trading this in futures, you could have taken a long position, or you could have bought a call option. If you have done this trade in futures, now 20 points movement, one lot is 1,200 in Infosys, and we are talking about literally 24,000 rupees profit in this one single trade. Now this big profit here. And then once it has told you to buy a call option, later it itself will tell you to hold the call option. How long to hold it? It itself will tell you. And then later at some point here it will be very clearly written as exit call option now. So when it says exit call option now, that is when you can go ahead and exit the trade. So when to enter, when to hold, how long to hold, and when to exit, complete informations will be given by this dogmatic method here. Your job is to just follow whatever it tells you to do. And along with this, there is one more important thing when it comes to trading in options, and that is whenever it tells you to buy a call option or a put option, you must learn how to select the right strike price. Now, some of you may be thinking, boss, I don't know what is options in the first place. Then how will I know what is strike price? Now, I never said that you have to know all these things. I told you just to do whatever it tells you to do. If it tells you to buy a call option, just make a call to your stockbroker, tell him to buy a call option. Right? He is not going to ask you whether you know what is call option, isn't it? Right? But then when it comes to selecting a strike price, it doesn't matter even if you don't know what is a strike price. But remember, if you trade in options, you must know to select a strike price. That is, you must select a right strike price. But today you don't have to worry. Even the right strike prices are automatically identified by this dynamic live. So whenever it tells you to buy a call option, you can come look at this pyramid pointing upward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. Similarly, if it tells you to buy a put option, you can come look at this pyramid pointing downward, pick one number out of these three, that is your right strike price. So once you have selected the right strike price, just go ahead and do the trade. This is all that you're supposed to do. Okay, but then now when I'm saying all these things, many of you may be thinking, boss, I'm a beginner, I don't know what is futures, what is options in the first place. Will I be able to learn all these things? Will I be able to trade and make money? How many days will it take for me to learn? Many questions will be running in your mind. But as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you're going to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now I know that there are some people who don't believe it, but then as I told you earlier, just go through the session, you will understand, or maybe at the end of the session you may have to revise your opinion. And to tell you the truth, if you are a beginner, it is very good. If you don't know anything about this, then it is even better, because your mind is a clean slate, there is nothing there. So whatever it tells you to do, you will simply blindly follow it, and that is what we want you to do. And as long as you do that, you are here to make some serious money. Now, all that you have to do here is when the action tells you buy call option now, as it told earlier at this point in time, now let us assume that now it is telling to buy a call option. All that you have to do is read it, and read it loud. And before you read it, you must know which script you are trading. So this is Infosys. So you have to read it as Infosys buy call option now. And as I told you, when you trade in options, you have to select a strike price. So since it is a call option, pick one number out of these three. Let us say you picked a 780 strike price here. So read it as Infosys buy call option now 780 strike price. Will you be able to do it? Yes? Sure. If you can do it, but if you still have a doubt, now what you can do is you can pick up your phone right now, make a call to your stockbroker right away. Now we are in the real-time market. I'm not joking. I'm serious. You make a call to your stockbroker and you ask him, if I tell you Infosys buy call option now 780 strike price, will I be able to trade in options? Yes or no? You ask him. And when you ask him, you'll be surprised to listen to his answer, because his answer will be a big yes. Because they don't care whether you know what is futures, what is options. They don't care whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader. The only thing that they care here is, have you given them the complete information or not? If you have given them the complete information, they will simply place the order. Now, for you to make a call and give this information over the phone, now how much time is it going to take? It is a matter of 20-30 seconds, isn't it? You make a call, you tell them Infosys buy call option now 780 strike price. They will place the order and tell you what price it has been bought. Now after that, just cut the call. Now once you have done that, later now it is telling you to hold call option. So hold on to it as long as it tells you to do so. At some point here it will be written as exit call option now. So when it says that, one more phone call, you tell them Infosys exit call option now. By now they already know which call option you have bought, so they will simply place the order to exit it. Now another 30 seconds for you to do this. 30 seconds for an entry, 30 seconds for an exit. You do this 7 times in a row, it means you have mastered options trading. Now how will you know that you have mastered options trading? It is when the public starts calling you that you are a master of options. When your stockbroker, when I start calling you that you are a master of options trading, then of course you are a master of options trading. But why will we people call you that you are a master of options trading? It is because when you do this 7 times in a row, and at the end of 7th time when your account balance is in profit, then obviously anyone and everyone will call you that you are a master, isn't it? So the truth here is, gentlemen, it doesn't matter how many books you have read. It doesn't matter how many years of experience or knowledge you have. The only thing that matters here is, have you really made money or not? If you have made money, you are a master. If you have not made money, you are not a master. As simple as it gets. Similarly, if you want to master futures trading, in the action when it is written as buy long act now, there's a point where it said buy long act now few days back. So when it says that, one phone call, you tell them Infosys futures buy long act now. Just read it. Just read what's written on the screen. Similarly, once it tells you sell short act now, one more phone call, you tell them Infosys futures sell short act now. They will understand the language. They will place the order. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. Got it? So this is all that you are supposed to do, and you do this 7 times in a row. It means you have mastered futures trading as well. This is the reality, gentlemen. Today you can go talk to any experienced trader or any stockbroker for that matter. And when it comes to practical trading, this is all that you're going to do. If this is all that you're going to do, then this is all that you're supposed to learn. Isn't it? If you're trying to learn anything more than this today, then I think you're trying to waste your time. And today, if you people have understood this reality, and if you agree with this reality, then it means you have already mastered futures and options trading. So don't waste your time anymore. Start trading and start making money. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking, do I have to watch it the whole day? I'm a working professional, I'm a businessman, or I'm a housewife. I don't have time to watch it the whole day. Now, how do I follow it? Now, I never told that you have to watch it the whole day. All that you have to do here is just check this action information once every 30 minutes. Once every 30 minutes, when you come and check it, if it tells you buy call option now, or buy put option now, or exit call option now, or exit put option now, that is when you are going to trade. Until then, you're not supposed to do anything. And above that, there is this preparation, wherein it will be very clearly written as get ready to buy call option, get ready to buy put option, get ready to exit call option. At least 15 to 30 minutes in advance, it will tell you, so that you know what trade you're going to do next, and accordingly you can prepare yourself. So this is how this works. And then for this action information to give you an entry, either a long trade or a short trade, to give you an entry, there are some multiple signals at work. Now, which are these multiple signals which gives you these benefits? Let's have a look. Now, these are all the multiple signals. You can see here intraday 3 speed signal, intraday 3 long signal, intra-week long signal, the zigzag breakouts and breakdowns. Now, in Infosys, this was a signal which gave us an entry today. Similarly, for an exit, once again, we have intraday 3 speed signal, the major zigzag, the long signal edge points, and so on. So many signals are at work. Now, you may be wondering why there are so many signals. Why can't there be a simple buy or sell signal? It is because, as I told you in the beginning of the session, the market conditions keep changing, and in these changing market conditions, for you to get the right entry, right exit, so many multiple signals are required, definitely required. But then today, you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these multiple signals. You don't even have to learn it. All that you're supposed to do is just follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. So as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you will learn to make money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now, what are these 1, 2, 3 easy steps? Let's have a look. The first step is just add your favorite stock or index in dynamic live. Just add it on the screen. And then second step, come and check what this Dynamic method action information is telling you to do. And whatever it tells you, based on that, simply place orders and start making money. This is all that you're supposed to do. There is nothing more that you're supposed to do. That is the reason, even if you're a beginner, you will be able to do this. This is the reason we call it as a revolutionary invention. So today, let's go have a look at this easy steps in the real-time market to understand how real easy it is. For that, I request any of you to suggest me any of your favorite stock, so that we can see what this dynamic live tells us to do. Now, all that you're supposed to do, first thing, to select your favorite stock or index, just click on this favorites here. Now, once you click on this favorites, now what will happen is a drop down will appear. Now, in this drop down, you can go select any of your favorite stock. Let us say I select S Bank. So once I've selected S Bank, now let us see. All that I have to do here is come and check this action information. Just hold on a few seconds. Yes. So this is the case of S Bank. You can see the action information is telling us hold a put option. It means sometime back it has already told us to buy a put option. Now it is telling you to hold the put option. If anyone has bought it, just hold on to it. And if you have already bought a put option in S Bank, then wait until it very clearly tells you exit put option now. That is when you can go ahead and do the trade. But anyways, S Bank is currently not available for trading in options, right? So one could have only traded this in the equity segment. So let us go check some of the script. Let us check what's happening in, let's say, IOC. Well, this is a case of IOC. You can see here the action is telling you to hold a call option. Just some time back, it has told us to buy a call option at this point. Now, once it told you to buy a call option, the date and time was 26th June at around 11 o'clock in the morning today. And the price was 89 rupees 85 paise, where you could have bought it. And now it is trading at 89 rupees 30 paise. Anyone who has dynamic live, and then if you plan to trade this, you can trade it now, right? And once you have bought it, simply hold on to it as it is telling you to hold the call option. Wait until it very clearly tells you to exit the call option. That is when you can go ahead and exit the trade. So this is how easy it is today. Let us check what's happening in TCS. Mr. Tyagarajan has requested for TCS. Let us check it. So this is a case of TCS. You can see even in TCS, just now it has told you to buy a call option. It is very clearly written. You can see this, buy call option now. What was the time? It was around 11:30 in the morning today. That is when we started the session, and the price was, you could have bought when the price was 2,111. So now it is trading at 2,114, and you would have bought a call option. You will be currently holding on to it, right? Hold it until it very clearly tells you to exit call option. Okay, so this is how you go about trading there using this dynamic live. This is how easy it is today to start trading and start making money in options or in futures. All right, and today when you have access to this intelligence, there are some very unique benefits that you can draw from it as a trader. Now, what are these benefits? Let's have a look. Now, these are all some of the major benefits. Like from here on, when it comes to taking an entry or an exit, there won't be any more confusion for you, because you know that it gives you right entry and right exit, right? And you don't have to depend on anyone else for suggestion, or you don't have to depend on anything else for that matter. Just go ahead. You will be able to trade with complete confidence. When you trade with complete confidence, that is when you will be relaxed while trading. Only if you are relaxed while trading, that is when you'll start seeing money. And then when not to enter, when not to exit, that is also automatically identified. So you don't have to worry. It will automatically avoid you from doing a trading, right? So at the end of the session, I will show you an example of how it has automatically identified the places where you are not supposed to enter. Now, and then when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price, that is also automatically identified here. And then the best part here is the preparation, because it prepares you in advance. It will tell you in advance, this is what the trade you're going to do next. So be prepared. And finally, the action information, the most important thing, the best thing that could have happened for any trader. Now, it directly tells you what you are supposed to do. It doesn't consider whether you are a beginner, or it doesn't consider whether you are an experienced trader. It treats everyone as a beginner. So it gives you direct information telling you what you are supposed to do. So when it says buy call option now, it means you are supposed to buy a call option now, right now. Just go ahead and buy it, right? So that is what is the benefit here. So Dynamic Live does all the hard work for you. Your job is 100% effortless here, gentlemen, because your job is to just place orders. You can place orders through your online trading terminal, or you can place orders through your mobile trading apps. And if you don't know how to operate them, the best thing that you can do is you can make a phone call to your stockbroker. They will place the order for you. So this is how easy it is. And today, for you to start trading, there is no need of in-depth training. Simple basic training is more than enough. It is a matter of 40 to 60 minutes of training that you have to go through to start trading and start making money today, gentlemen. And today, as I told you, anyone can implement it, even if you are a beginner or an experienced trader or a working professional or a student or a housewife or a retired person, stockbroker, even a tips and calls provider, or even analysts have joined us in the past. Any one of you can implement. This is what I'm trying to say. But remember, all that you have to do is just implement it mechanically as it is told. As it is told, just implement it mechanically. You don't have to use your brains. You don't have to take anybody's advice or other suggestion. Just blindly implement it. As long as you do that, then the end result is automated. I mean to say that you are here to make some serious money. Right? So these are all the benefits. This is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking, what is the cost? What is the price? Let me tell you, there is no cost. There is no price for something precious like this. There is only one thing that you people can decide today, and that is, are you ready to invest today to secure your tomorrow? Are you ready to invest today to secure your financial future? If you're ready to do that, then let me show you what is the investment. But before I show you, let me also tell you that you're not going to invest some big money. You're going to invest a very small fetch of the profits that you can earn from this dynamic life. And today, just by looking at this session, dynamic live in a video or in a session like this, you'll not be able to judge it. You'll not be able to understand its true benefits. But only once you touch it, when you feel it, when you open it, when you run it on the real-time market, when you observe it, when you do some trades, when you see the real profits in front of your eyes, that is the day you will understand its true benefits. That is the day you will realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading in stock market. But today, to make sure that all of you can first get your hands to understand its true benefits, to make sure that every trader reaps the benefits of this dynamic live intelligence, for the first time ever in the last 12 years, let me repeat it, for the first time ever in the last 12 years, the management at Dowman Group has come up with a very big special offer for you. Now, what is that offer? Let's have a look. Today, you can get this dynamic live by investing just 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. Remember, the special offer is valid only for the first month subscription. It is because the original price of this dynamic live is 4,39,000 rupees for 12 months. But then today you are getting it at just 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month, so that you can touch it, feel it, open it, run it on the real-time market, observe it, do some trades. It is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back this investment. And there are many people who have been requesting us for trial. Now all your requests has been answered with the special offer here. But then remember, the special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon the offer will go and the price will rise. So today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, start trading and start making money, then here is the link that I've texted on the chat. Just click on it, go through it, and you'll be immediately able to subscribe. But then some of you may be thinking, now what is next after the first month? Now after the first month, do we have to pay the complete 4,39,000 rupees? This is what you're thinking. But then let me tell you, you don't have to pay the complete 4,39,000. You just have to go through the remaining special offers. There are many more other offers. Which are they? Let's have a look. There is this presidential rights where you get a same 12 months plan. Instead of investing 4,39,000, today you can invest only 1,23,000, where you get dynamic live intelligence for one entire year. And you also get a dynamic system free for lifetime. Now, what is this dynamic system? Dynamic system is another intelligent software like Dynamic Live, which gives you automatically the right entry and right exits. But then the biggest benefit here is it gives you signals and information 1 day in advance. So those people who don't have time, they can hardly spend 10 to 15 minutes of your leisure time. You will be able to follow dynamic system and you will be able to do some amazing positional trading. And if you want to do long-term or short-term investment, even that can be done using this dynamic system. You're getting it free for lifetime, remember. And you're getting almost 71% off per month on this particular plan. And there is this privilege rights where you get a 6 months plan at just 72,000. You get dynamic live for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. And there is this 3 months plan at 42,000. You get dynamic live for 3 months. You also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And then we have the 1 month plan at just 16,500. You get dynamic live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans that you can opt for from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get the special offer at just 8,000 rupees plus GST. The link is already there for you to subscribe. Now, once you have subscribed today, now what will happen is the technical team will get in touch with you. They will send you a mail. They will take a remote access of your computer and they will install this dynamic live as well as dynamic system onto your computer today itself. And you can also attend an online workshop today at 5 p.m. wherein you will learn things in a bit more detail, so that from the very next trading day, you will be ready there to start trading and start making money. So these are all the benefits here, gentlemen. This is all about today's session. If anyone has any other questions or doubts, you can ask me now. And those people who are interested to join, the link is already there for you to subscribe. Any other questions or doubts? Now, Mr. Nitesh wants to check what's happening in Asian Paints. Let's have a look. Now, as I was telling you during the session that the places where you are not supposed to enter, not supposed to exit, that is automatically identified. Now, how? Let me tell you. Today early morning there was a small gap up and the price of Bank Nifty started moving up. You can see here there is a golden arrow mark pointing upward. Normally, people will get tempted to buy by looking at this price movement as it happened today morning in the first 15 minutes, but then the action kept on telling hold put option. It did not tell you to buy call option, right? So when it did not say anything, so you will not even look at anything, isn't it? Right? So you will wait. So those who have bought a put option, they will still be holding on to it. So this is the beauty of it. Automatically it will avoid you from doing the trades. Let us see what's happening in Asian Paints. This is Asian Paint for you. You can see here the action says stay tuned for the next trade. There is no trading opportunity as of now. There is an intraday 3 speeds long signal pointing downward, but still there is a edge point in intra week. You can see here the reason. It is very clearly written as intra week long signal edge. That is the reason it is not allowing you to do any trade. Wait until the price comes down and then it will tell you to buy a put option. So till then you have to wait. Let's check Bharti Airtel. Well, this is a case of Bharti Airtel. Even in Bharti Airtel, it says stay tuned for the next trade. There is no trade. But then earlier there is a point. Just hold on. So earlier at this point, it has given us an entry. And right at the top, it has made us given us an exit also. Right at the top, it has made us to exit. So from entry, it was on 25th June at 15 hours. You could have bought it when the price was 559.95. Let us say you bought it at 560. And from there, it has given you an exit when the price was at around 563. So almost 3 points movement there. And if you're trading Bharti Airtel in futures, now what is the lot size that we are talking about, futures or options? Bharti Airtel, it is 1851 lot size. So with the 3 points movement, so we are talking about literally close to 5,500 rupees profit in this one single trade in futures. Right? So let us check what's happening in Nifty. Mr. Sampath Kumar has asked for Nifty. Even in Nifty, you can see the action says stay tuned for the next trade. It means there is no trade. Is it? Then let me zoom it. Now I hope it is clearly visible, Mr. Nitesh. So in Nifty, there is no trade as of now, but the preparation is telling us get ready to buy a call option. So if the price starts moving up, we may have to buy a call option, so be prepared. But you can see here, in spite of the gap up here and the golden arrow mark pointing upward, it did not allow us to do any trade. It kept on telling us stay tuned for the next trade. Wait. Okay, so this is about Nifty. So these are all the benefits here. Any other questions or doubts? All right, looks like there are no doubts. So gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a happy trading and a very good afternoon. See you on the other side at 5 p.m. in the online workshop. Until then, good day to all of you and thank you once again for joining the session.